Before time began, only silence reigned. Ginnungagap, the vast primordial void, stretched endlessly between worlds. To the north lay Niflheim, a realm of endless frost, shrouded in mist and icy winds. To the south blazed Muspelheim, a land of molten fire, searing heat, and erupting flame. These realms stood apart, divided by the chasm of nothingness, held in fragile balance. In this cosmic expanse, where fire and ice collided, the seeds of creation were sown. Ginnungagap, the great void, pulsed with untapped potential, a canvas upon which the universe would be painted. As the eons passed, the searing heat of Muspelheim and the biting cold of Niflheim crept ever closer, their energies intertwining in a cosmic dance. From this primordial chaos, life stirred. The melting ice of Niflheim, touched by the scorching flames of Muspelheim, gave birth to Ymir, the first giant, a being of immense power and contradiction. Alongside Ymir emerged Auðumbla, the primeval cow, whose milk sustained the giant as he slumbered. In the void, Auðumbla, driven by an insatiable hunger, licked the salty ice blocks of Niflheim. As she fed, her actions sculpted the very fabric of existence. From the frozen depths, she uncovered Búri, the first of the gods, perfect in form and divine in nature. Búri's descendants would become the Aesir, the pantheon of Norse deities who would shape the world to come. As Ymir slept, nourished by Auðumbla's milk, his body became a wellspring of life. From his left armpit sprang a male and female giant, and from his legs, the race of frost giants was born. These beings, children of chaos, multiplied and spread throughout Ginnungagap, their presence a testament to the raw power of creation. Yet the gods, led by Odin and his brothers Vili and Vili, saw in Ymir a threat to the order they sought to establish. In a decisive act that would echo through eternity, they slew the primordial giant, his blood flooding the void and drowning most of his offspring. From Ymir's vast corpse, the gods crafted the world as we know it. His flesh became the earth, his bones the mountains, and his hair the trees. His skull, raised high by the gods, formed the dome of the sky, held aloft by four dwarves Nori, Suri, Ostri, and Vestri. Ymir's blood flowed as the seas, his brains scattered to become the clouds, and his eyebrows were fashioned into a great wall to protect the realm of gods and men from the chaos beyond. In this act of creation, the gods sought to establish a delicate balance between the primal forces of fire and ice. They placed glowing embers from Muspelheim in the sky, creating the sun, moon, and stars to light the world. The cycle of day and night, of seasons and years, was set in motion, a rhythm to govern the lives of all beings. Yet the threat of chaos lingered. The surviving frost giants, led by Bergelmir and his wife, escaped to Jotunheim, a realm of mist and mountains. There, they nursed their grudge against the gods, their very existence a reminder of the primordial struggle that birthed the world. At the center of creation, the gods established Asgard, their celestial realm, connected to Midgard, the world of humans, by Bifrost, the rainbow bridge. Between these realms grew Yggdrasil, the world tree, its roots and branches connecting the 9 worlds of Norse cosmology. This tale of creation, of fire and ice, of gods and giants, set the stage for the great dramas that would unfold in Norse mythology. It speaks of a universe born from conflict, shaped by will, and ever teetering on the edge of chaos and order. As we gaze upon the world around us, we are reminded of this ancient story: the mountains that pierce the sky, the seas that crash against distant shores, the stars that twinkle in the night all echo the primordial act of creation that began in Ginnungagap. From the void came life, from destruction came creation, and from the clash of opposites, the world was born. This is the legacy of Ginnungagap, a testament to the power of myth to explain the inexplicable, to give form to the formless, and to find meaning in the vast expanse of existence. And so, as we stand beneath the sky that was once Ymir's skull, we are connected to that ancient time before time, when fire and ice first met in the endless void, and the story of our world began. In the wake of creation, as the primordial forces settled, the gods turned their gaze to the shaping of the world. From the cosmic void emerged a new chapter in the grand tapestry of existence. The silent expanse that once stretched between realms now pulsed with the promise of life, as the Aesir gods set about their divine task of crafting the cosmos. From the flesh of Ymir, the first frost giant slain by Odin and his brothers, the gods fashioned the earth and sky. Yet the world remained incomplete, lacking the spark of consciousness that would bring true vitality to their creation. It was then that Odin, accompanied by his brothers Vili and Vili, came upon 2 lifeless forms on the shores of Midgard, mere tree trunks, devoid of breath or thought. These wooden figures, destined to become the progenitors of humankind, were named Ask and Embla. With divine purpose, the three gods bestowed upon them the gifts that would set them apart from all other creatures. Odin granted them the breath of life, filling their lungs with the very essence of existence. Vili imbued them with wit and will, kindling the flame of reason within their minds. Lastly, Vili blessed them with senses sight to behold the wonders of the world, hearing to perceive its harmonies, and touch to feel the textures of creation. Thus were born the first man and woman, ancestors to all who would follow. They stood upon the earth, marveling at the world around them, their eyes filled with the light of newfound awareness. The gods looked upon their handiwork with pride, for in Ask and Embla, they had created beings capable of thought, emotion, and the potential for greatness. As humanity took its first steps, the cosmic order continued to unfold. The great ash tree Yggdrasil, whose roots and branches span the entirety of existence, connected the 9 worlds in a complex web of realms. At its base lay Niflheim, the world of mist and cold, and Muspelheim, the realm of fire. Between them stretched Midgard, the world of mortals, a place of balance and possibility. Above soared Asgard, the shining home of the Aesir gods, its golden halls gleaming with divine light. Vanaheim, domain of the Vanir deities, stood as a testament to nature's bounty. Alfheim, realm of the light elves, shimmered with ethereal beauty. In contrast, the dark elves dwelt in the shadowy depths of Svartalfheim, their craftsmanship unmatched in all the worlds. Jotunheim, the land of giants, loomed as a constant threat to the fragile peace of the cosmos. Its inhabitants, the Jetnir, were beings of primordial power, their very existence a challenge to the authority of the gods. And deep below, in the roots of Yggdrasil, lay Helheim, the realm of the inglorious dead, ruled by the grim goddess Hel. As the 9 worlds took shape, so too did the tensions that would define the ages to come. The Jetnir, resentful of their diminished status in the new order, began to plot against the gods. Their raw, chaotic nature clashed with the Aesir's desire for structure and control. Skirmishes erupted along the borders of realms, each confrontation a prelude to greater conflicts that loomed on the horizon. In Midgard, humanity flourished under the watchful eyes of the gods. Yet even as they built their first settlements and forged their earliest bonds, the seeds of epic sagas were being sown. Heroes would rise from among their ranks, destined to face trials that would test the very limits of mortal courage and wit. The stage was set for tales of valor, treachery, and fate that would echo through the ages. From the halls of Valhalla to the depths of Niflheim, every realm would play its part in the unfolding drama of existence. The Norns, weavers of destiny, began to spin their threads, intertwining the fates of gods, giants, and humans in an intricate tapestry of cosmic significance. As the mists of creation parted, revealing a world of wonder and peril, the first whispers of legendary deeds began to stir. The clash of sword against shield, the roar of dragons, and the laughter of trickster gods all waited in the wings of time, ready to burst forth onto the stage of myth and legend. In this newborn cosmos, where the breath of life mingled with the fires of creation and the icy winds of primordial chaos, the great sagas of Norse mythology found their beginning. From the humble origins of Ask and Embla to the towering heights of Asgard, a universe of infinite possibility stretched before gods and mortals alike. And so, the age of heroes dawned, heralding an era of struggle, triumph, and the eternal dance between fate and free will. As the echoes of creation faded, new realms took shape beneath the world tree. From the depths of primordial chaos, Yggdrasil emerged, a colossal ash tree whose branches reached into the heavens, and roots delved into the darkest depths. This cosmic pillar linked 9 distinct worlds, each destined to play a crucial role in the unfolding saga of gods and mortals. In the highest branches of Yggdrasil, Asgard rose, a shining citadel of golden halls and rainbow bridges. Below, Midgard formed, a realm of verdant fields and stormy seas, destined to be the home of humanity. Jotunheim, a land of towering mountains and icy wastes, took shape in the misty periphery, while other realms like fiery Muspelheim and frozen Niflheim found their places among Yggdrasil's sprawling network. As these worlds settled into their cosmic niches, life stirred in Midgard. From the gnarled bark of an ash tree and the smooth wood of an elm, 2 figures emerged: Ask and Embla, the first humans. They stood motionless, empty vessels awaiting the spark of consciousness. It was then that 3 brothers, divine in nature and purpose, approached these nascent beings. Odin, eldest of the 3, breathed life into Ask and Embla, filling their lungs with the very essence of existence. Vili, the second brother, granted them spirit and will, kindling the fire of thought within their minds. Vili, the youngest, bestowed upon them senses sight to behold the wonders of Midgard, hearing to perceive its songs, and touch to feel the world around them. Thus awakened, Ask and Embla became the progenitors of all humankind. Yet even as mortals took their first steps upon Midgard, tension brewed in the higher realms. The Usir, gods of order and cosmic law, found themselves at odds with the Jötnar primordial giants born of chaos and untamed nature. This divide traced back to the very dawn of creation, when Odin and his brothers slew Ymir, the first giant, to forge the world from his corpse. Ymir's children, the Jötnar, harbored deep resentment for this act. They saw the Usir not as benevolent creators, but as usurpers who had stolen their birthright. This smoldering anger would ignite countless conflicts in the ages to come, shaping the destiny of gods and mortals alike. Amidst this brewing storm, a new lineage of gods emerged. From the primordial ice of Niflheim, Búri came forth, a being of immense power and potential. Búri's son, Bor, would go on to father the three brothers who breathed life into humanity: Odin, Vili, and Vili. This divine bloodline would come to rule Asgard, with Odin ascending as the All-Father, wisest and most powerful of the Usir. As Odin took his place upon the high seat of Hlidskjalf, from which he could survey all the realms, the threads of fate began to intertwine. The Norns, weavers of destiny, spun their threads at the base of Yggdrasil, foretelling great triumphs and terrible losses. The cycle of creation and destruction, of rise and fall, was set in motion. In the halls of Asgard, the Usir prepared for the battles to come. In the icy wastes of Jotunheim, the giants honed their strength and cunning, and in Midgard, humanity began its long journey of discovery and growth, unaware of the cosmic drama unfolding around them. The stage was set for epic sagas of heroism and treachery, of love and loss, of wisdom gained and innocence lost. From the mead halls of Valhalla to the misty shores of Midgard, from the icy peaks of Jotunheim to the fiery depths of Muspelheim, the great tapestry of Norse mythology began to unfold. With gods and mortals awakened, the saga of Norse mythology truly begins. The 9 realms pulsed with life and potential, each destined to play its part in the grand cycle of existence. As Yggdrasil's branches swayed in the cosmic winds, carrying whispers of prophecy and doom, the inhabitants of these realms prepared to face their fates for better or worse in the ages to come.